on this man. Ted Williams gunning for a 400 season.
And here comes Robinson, trying to steal home. He's safe, says the ump.
There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron. There it goes, a long drive. If it stays fair, home run.
Little roller up along first, behind the bag, gets through Butler. Here comes Knight in the mix with it. And let it be said that number 8, Cal Ripken Jr., has reached the unreachable star.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
In a year that has been so improbable, the impossible has happened.
We'll see you tomorrow night.
Touch 'em all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life. The throw to the plate will be late. The Mariners are going to play for the American League Championship.
A liner off Bobby's glove into center field.
What is up, all my gamers? Canon here, but you can call me Canon17. It's time for another episode of MLB The Show 17. Alright, guys, Princess, if you're watching this, I don't know what's going on. I was trying to call you 2 times in a row for 2 days in a row. I don't know what's going on. So if you have a chance, call me back. Now onto the game. Oh, guys, switch screen. Sorry. There we go.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low 2s. You know how good that is? And one thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters. And he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. We'll get a chance to really see him work at his best.
Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field. And you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Wow, talk about starting the game off fast. We couldn't even get the lineups up yet. He's already homered on the first pitch. There could be fireworks today.
Batting second.
Here's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he rips it on the ground to second. One there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Right fielder number 66.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Turned on down the line. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Batting sixth.
Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Bryant is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from SunTrust Park. It's now 1-0 LA. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, last year he had an ERA under 2. He was that good all season long, being able to put hitters away, getting ahead in counts, all the cliches that you think about, but they add up to be a really solid season. Hopefully he performs like that this year as well.
So striding in, number 8. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, number 8.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, 1 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tough.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cubs 0. Striding in, Logan Forsythe. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And down at third base, Chris Bryant, you talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. The throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just squirts that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Next for the Dodgers.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Now the first pitch here from Lester. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Barnes is on his way home. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
In now, Corey Seager. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Standing in now, Justin Turner lifted in the air to straightaway left. Zobrist on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Wilson Contreras.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
No. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Batting fifth.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Ben Zobrist.
First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. To the third baseman, but the throw is wild. Here's Addison Russell.
Batting sixth.
Here comes the first pitch.
Addison.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1 on its way. High pop-up. Turner is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting seventh. Right
now at the plate, Jason Hayward trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the stretch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. A man on third with 2 down. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul.
That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. A two-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand one. They trail it here 3-0. Set to start the third as we're back on MLB Network from SunTrust Park near Atlanta. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Zobrist. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 66.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. 1 for 1.
Hold on, guys. Sorry.
After a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now Lester's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Striding in once again, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter.
Well, there's a little two-out base hit. Maybe start a little two-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
The 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for L.A. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Into the windup and the pitch. John Lester is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, number 8. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Austin Barnes. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Sorry, guys, one more time.
Barnes.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The batter, number 22.
At the plate, Clayton Kershaw comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone.
Center fielder, number 3.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Line towards center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends. Here's Chris Bryant now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. Fouled back. No runs, just 1. hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll continue this role he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey,
I'm blue, abadi, 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 abadi.
Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. As the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager settles in to start things out. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
Walk around.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute
I'm blue,
You can see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
That looks like the Cubs will get a left hitter up and working out of bullpen. Into the box now, Justin Turner as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 35.
Ready once again.
If Princess, you watching this, here's a song for you.
Number 35. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Hold on.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Zobrist looks up, out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left, and with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The right fielder, number
In now is Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Late that time for a strike.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again. He's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good at hitting.
So we got him swinging. Yasiel Puig goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
TK Hernandez.
The whole world stops and
TK Hernandez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
Oh, this is amazing. I've never seen anything like this. You realize how many strikes he's throwing? The first pitch to every hitter in the game, every hitter has been for a strike. That's 100% on the first pitch has been a strike, and they've taken advantage of it. You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him, hit it where it's thrown.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Mike Montgomery is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Into the box, Morgan Forsythe. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. It skips in, he's safe. Let's go. But he's in there.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
The way you are.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Line drive to center field, and he'll...
Princess Girl, we have to meet up one day. We have to. Back to the music.
Get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run.
My grandmother, dad, guys, I'm sorry.
It's the Dodgers
I have to
5
put on the song
and the
for
Cubs
my
nothing.
grandmother. She wasn't here for my birthday yesterday.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
But
We'll start
I have
things
my
out
mom,
here in the home 5th,
and I know
it's
my
been
niece
tough
by my
sledding
side
for this
all the
lineup
way.
through the first half of the game.
If I cry,
They haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The windup and the 0-1.
come on, way.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. And that one misses way inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 8 in a row. He got another one. What a roll he's on. 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Addison Russell will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. At the plate, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Should have just worried about first.
Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but they get something going. It's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
John Jay will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Sean
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when
Hector Rondon Takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Barnes. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly
Can't be a
behind
King
0-2.
video without 21 pallets. This band's tackling me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right.
Better words.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
I'm not rhyme every time I sing.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
No.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
To the good dope days.
Here comes the first pitch.
When the mama sang,
and that's in there, base hit.
Go for it.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there.
To the good
so
dope
close to having a
days.
sack with one thing
When the
short.
mama
And the toughest one of them all, the
sang,
triple. He's gonna look like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Catcher, I'm talking to you, catcher.
Here's Corey Seager. There he goes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runners on the move for second. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Going back time. To the
Two-run shot to straightaway center as they have widened this lead to 8th now.
We could turn back time. In the good dope days. When the mama
Well,
sang,
they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Fly far away. Looking out, laughing at the face, saying, "Wake up, you need to make money." Baby turn with me, driving with the name to the builder rocket ship, and now we fly far away.
Number 35.
Looking out, laughing at the face, saying, "Wake up, you need to make money."
Left and out of play.
We can turn back time to the good old days.
Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it.
We can
No
turn
trouble
back
with this one,
time
and the inning is over.
to the good old days.
But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Cubs nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 8. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 8 is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. This one's flared out toward left. Seager ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. Back here at SunTrust Park. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen.
That's last one.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound.
Come on, go on, go on.
Gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
I swear to God.
It doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at
Boom.
it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was
He's
out for
safe.
certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
He's safe.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
We need to check.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
You know what happens when you get me angry?
Oh,
that
this
happens.
one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he'll be there to make the play.
Right.
Nicely done.
Second baseman.
Thank you.
Striding in once again, Logan Forsythe. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
That happened.
Left field and deep. Zobrist ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
Thank you.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what.
You
have to count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
This is in the air out to right field. Hayward is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Turner's got it. A quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Puig's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Moving under it, Hernandez. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Justin Wilson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Justin Wilson.
Ready for another shot now. Clayton Kershaw. And an
Dodgers.
opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. Sinking liner toward left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
This is the song for baseball. Because baseball, Major League Baseball players are paid a lot.
Check swing here and a little looper.
Right down second.
And the throw is not going to be in time
Right
as he's
down
able to
second.
reach base safely. Ready once again, Corey Seager. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And there he goes towards second. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Baby, I've been praying hard. Ain't no more counting dollars.
Over forward is Hayward, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there, 2 down.
Oh, shit, dang. I'm not that old. I'm not that bold.
Digging in once again, number 35. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Hit that money, watch it burn. This is I learned.
The right fielder, number 66.
Take that money, watch it burn.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig as they just continue to pour it on here.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Take that money, watch it burn.
Left fielder.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. Chopped weakly to the left.
There you go.
Bryant
That's
fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 12-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Barnes has a play. 1 down.
Second baseman, number 9.
Oh. Okay.
Javier Baez.
Standing in, Javier Baez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Albert Almora will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Kershaw's ready. Here's the 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Koji Uehara enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Logan Forsythe. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Bryant is right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Austin Barnes. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
First pitch hitting. If you get the pitch you want and you know he's going to deliver it, you can't miss it. That was a great swing.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now the 0-1. There goes the runner. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Uehara has got it, and the side. Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Digging in the switch hitter, number 8, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And another foul ball. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Seager is under it. 2 gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching.
And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. 12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Los Angeles Dodgers, in a game with 7 home runs, earned the victory. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. The loss goes to John Lester. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Fund, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
Talking about me, then it gotta be lies. If I never get a tag or a chance to apply, if you don't got the courage to mention me, you can fuck yourself with your phone until the battery dies. I mean, you mad at me, why? Cause I had to be fly. 2 albums in a year and I can't even try. Tried to fill my shoes, then you had to resize. I'm the king on the throne, which is where I reside. I'm full of on a hater, watch a hater fall back. I'm too good with these hands, watch a hater fall back. If I die, all I know, I'm a motherfucking legend. It's so great for my city. I'm the realest one that's rapping. Oh my God, oh my God. If I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always prepping. Oh my God, my whole life, my words been my greatest weapon. I know I've been the Coast's greatest blessing.
Alright, guys. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace. Kidding. I'll see you guys when I see you guys.